Okay, one thing you caught our attention earlier, a break is coming next week.
No, this weekend.
This weekend.
This weekend.
Even sooner.
No, next week is when it comes back with a vengeance.
Yes, yeah, gets mad at us.
So, yes, don't make it mad.
No.
Don't shoot Mongo, you only make him mad.
That's right.
So I just gave away the joke coming up, so there you go. From the Pepper Rick House in the Distillery District, and it's just hot. I mean, it looks hot. It is hot. But it's sort of better today, kinda. We'll talk about that. Savor the relief this weekend. And yeah, we're stealing from Blazing Saddles here. Don't shoot the heat wave. It's the Mongo of heat waves. You're only going to make it angry because it is coming back. So let's talk about differences in surfaces. We were doing this a little bit ago too, but we'll put some numbers here. So in the hot time of the year here, the roads obviously absorb a lot more heat than the grass surfaces do, and they release it during the course of the night. It creates what's called the urban heat island. That's part of the equation that makes the urban heat island. Now, let's put the sun into the mix, and what happens? Over the pavement, it gets hot in a hurry, and not just hot, it gets really hot in a hurry. It can be almost 30 degrees warmer than what it is over the grass. With all that in mind, remember that if you're out walking your dog and just across the neighborhood and you have to cross the street, your little dog's paws have to go across that 120 degree pavement. So, you just take that into account for them. Then again, over the grass surfaces, it's better. Hey, we're up to 94 in Lexington, the hottest we've been all day. We got stuck at 93 for several hours today. Heat index is now sitting at 102, but that dew point not quite as high as it has been. That's why it's a little better today. From the Kentucky Mesonet, we're in the low 90s pretty much everywhere. You've got the 92 in Lawrenceburg, 93 in West Liberty. Dew point numbers are running in the low and mid 70s, although Moorhead now checks in at 76. Danville comes in at 75, 71 out of Corbin. That makes for a heat index value 103 in Moorhead, 99 Stanford, 102 in Richmond, 103 in Jackson. Tomorrow's heat index values about where they were today. Low 100s, you've got the 102 in Harrodsburg, 103 Lexington, 101 Richmond. To the east, maybe up to about 105 Stanton, 106 Irvin, 102 in Campton, 102 in Jackson and Salyersville, 102 in Barberville. Heat index values in the lakes tomorrow, they're hot. 101 Liberty, 101 London, 102 in Williamsburg as the big Smokies heat ridge remains in place. You see the various heat advisories, which we have, and then heat warnings surrounding it in the pinks. Hot again tomorrow. It's still hot on Friday. There's your relief. There's the Mongo heat wave. In fact, okay, that's our forecast values. But what do the models say if you took them verbatim? This is for entertainment purposes. This is just showing you what's out there, what could be on the table, okay? So Tuesday, flirting with 100. Wednesday, how about in the 100s? Again, model temperatures, not our forecast. And then finally, as we look to Thursday, that could be the final flurry here. If that happens, if that were to occur, which means it's not likely, or it's likely not to occur, that would be the all-time June record. So again, that's in model land. It's interesting to talk about. But again, you'll see our official forecast numbers coming up in a second. Only chance for rain really coming in for us is tomorrow night into Wednesday morning. If we don't get the rain there, if you don't get that rain at your house, you're probably not going to. Cold front will come through and then we will eventually see some relief on the way. So with all that in mind, tonight, it's mainly clear, it's warm, it's humid. Mid 70s, that would be a record high low temperature for you. Tomorrow, we're going partly to mostly sunny. Heat advisory continues near record heat into the mid 90s again. It's low 90s on Friday, 80s Saturday, Father's Day on Sunday, and then the heat comes back with a vengeance. There are official numbers. Yeah, they're not 100, but still it's in the upper 90s.